All right, lads and ladettes. Today I'm going to be talking about the concept of just create art, like just make things. Like so much of my time has been wasted on thinking about doing a project, thinking about doing animation projects, or thinking about doing a comic, or thinking about drawing, or thinking about how I should study, or thinking about what I should learn next, or thinking about this and that and that, and just thinking, just all of this over stupid thinking, when in reality, doing is what pushes things forward. I feel as though you should have a plan and a process, and I feel as though planning and process is very important. But after you have a solid plan, which is important, I feel as though, sorry, that having a plan is good to stop you being paralyzed. But once you have a little bit of a plan and a little bit of a way to go, or you just set a deadline, a self-imposed deadline like me, draw a comic every single day, build up to doing that, and then every single day for 6 months you're gonna draw a comic, and just that's your self-imposed deadline, right? Once you have that in place, all you need to do is just create, man. And maybe you don't do what I do, and you don't do a comic every single day for 6 months because you're just like, I want to do this, I want to build a body of work, I want to have something to show, right? Maybe you don't go through things like by my path. Maybe you do something with animation, maybe you do something with illustration, maybe you're doing sculptures, I don't know, maybe you're doing music. But I feel as though the super important thing for you to remember is just to create things. Just like think about in your day, like schedule time into your day to actually create something, not to think about creating something, or not to think about what you need to do next. Just sit down with your tablet and a piece of paper, make an appointment with yourself if you need to at a coffee shop, and just with a blank piece of paper or with your tablet, start doing something. I mean, something that really does help for me in terms of planning is just saying that I'm going to study something to do with art every single day, and picking something and then doing that and taking it to completion. That really does help me to draw and create every single day. But I feel as though that to me is great, it's fantastic, but it's not enough. I also need to just find other opportunities throughout the day where I just dawdle for myself, like do my little doodles or little drawings for myself. And it's just remembering that today is a new day, today is a new opportunity for me to create something new. And that new thing could make me happy, it could make you happy, it could just bring joy and life, or hit someone in an emotional way. It could change someone the way they feel about something. Your drawings and your creations are very important, and it's like remembering that, like with that, and like being grateful for that, you should not deprive the world of your creations. You should create things. I know it sounds really sappy when I'm saying this stuff, but it's just like remembering that you have the opportunity to create. You don't have to create, you get to create. Having that mindset shift of like, I get to create something new every single day that I'm here on this earth. Like that mindset shift is so powerful. You just need to remember, like so many times I've been lost in this, just walking around being angry with myself over what I haven't achieved, over what I haven't done, being pissed off that someone else is doing better than me or they're more successful than me. Just being annoyed that I haven't made it yet, or I'm not at the pinnacle of success, or I haven't like produced enough things. I got so entangled in all of this thinking about this and that, and I just forgot the number one golden rule of being a successful creative is just to create things. Create something every single day. Make something new every day. Inspire someone with your art and showcase it. Just get into the mindset that you are creative and you have the power to create, whether you see it whether you look at your art and say it's bad, or whether you look at it and you say it's fantastic, the fact that you've done it is great, and the fact that you have the power to do it is great. So why not do it all the time? Like just create. Like some of you are in this rut, like with drawing or whatever, and in all honesty, you just need to create. Just remind yourself to create. Get your phone out and like write in your calendar, I need to create. Wake up thinking you need to create. Be in the middle of pissing and think you need to create. Take a dump and think you need to create. Like, be with your girlfriend in bed, having the time of your life, and think, man, this experience right now is something I can create from. I know all of this sounds crazy, and it probably is crazy, but I just want to emphasize this because I can't emphasize this enough. The biggest problem I've had as a beginner is overthinking and not creating. So just engraving this mindset into your mind, right? Maybe you set a self-imposed deadline like I mentioned before, but just remembering and having the mentality that when you see something interesting about the world, when you observe something that makes you think, that is an opportunity to create something. This has been London Lad Lost in Asia, and I really don't know how to end this video.